What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's MLB picks are for Wednesday, April 16th. If you're new to my channel, I cover every game every single day. I'll do that till the start of football season, so hit the subscribe button, drop a like on the video, and put your favorite plays in the comment section below. I also cover every single game of the NBA playoffs. Those videos are uploaded in the morning, so you guys can look forward to that video, of course, tomorrow here with the playing games, man. A little bit of early season NBA. I didn't have any NBA bets on the first two games. I did have some MLB bets on the losing side recently on a little bit of a skid here. So these are updated numbers here coming into today. So I'm sitting at 23-15, up about 4.5 units. So we've thrown back some money to the books recently. Pretty normal. I mean, that's sports betting, right? We win a bunch, we go on our nice little runs, and then we cool off, and it's like we can't buy one, and we're starting to go on a little bit of a skid, and it's like, man, what's going on? Like, everything's going wrong. And then you go on a nice little run again. You put up a nice 9-10 unit run over a week or so. And then you'll have a couple losing days in the mix, and you just do it on repeat. And by the time football season comes around, you got hundreds of wins, hundreds of losses, a lot more wins than losses. Go back to last year if you're looking for long-term sample size. So it's early, guys. Still April. This is the most volatile part of the baseball season with every passing day as we build our sample size. We get more used to the pitchers, more used to the lineups, who hits what, the weather, all that sort of stuff. You just get more and more and more dialed in. So I'm just looking forward to every passing week here in the MLB, just getting better and better and more adjusted. Numbers should just increasingly get better as we go. So looking forward to that. Of course, you can see on the screen the danspicks.net. That is my website. I have a link right in the description. Of course, if you want to know my bets, man, that's where you get them. I predict every game every single day. If you want to know the games that I actually submit money on myself, the ones I actually am going to bet, you can get them on the website, man. Doesn't matter the duration of your subscription. There's a weekly, a monthly, and an annual package. You go on the same text list. You get all my plays. Really a no-brainer. I also have my 2024 NBA playoff record there for you guys for another little long-term sample size. Last year in the NBA playoffs, made a good little chunk of money. So looking forward to doing that again. Here we go, guys. Let's go over Wednesday's games. Should be a pretty good slate here. Let me bring up FanDuel, good old FanDuel. We'll run over these games. Hopefully pick some winners for you guys. We got the Braves. We got the Blue Jays here going off at 1 o'clock. Nice and early here on a Wednesday. Bassett and Strider. I think this is an Atlanta spot. I'm going to go with Atlanta on the money line. I don't really want to go too far past a -136 price, and there might be a better price out there. I'm not on Pickett Sports right now. I like to use FanDuel because it shows us the pitchers here on the main screen. But I'll lead towards Atlanta to get the job done. I would also lean towards the under in that game. Tigers, Brewers, Olsen, Quintana. Decent pitching. I'm going to lean towards the under, maybe the first 5 under. As far as the side, I really don't know. Looks like about an even matchup. I would probably lean towards the Brewers, but just a hunch there. I'd probably rather play the under if I was going to bet on that game. Mets, Twins. No starting pitcher listed for the Mets. We got Festa going for the Twins. And I will go with, probably go with an under here. I'm just not loving the lineups right now. Under 8.5, sure, sign me up. Astros, Cardinals, we got Blanco. We got Mats here. I like Blanco. He's okay. Let's just go with the Astros in the first 5 innings. Run line. You know, you could go -half of a run, try to get some plus money here. I'm sure the money line price is decent as well. Either of those work for me. I like the Astros in the first 5. Cubs, Padres, we got Boyd, we got Pivetta. Price looks short. Thought the Padres would be a bigger favorite in this spot. My gut says the Cubs are the right side in this one. I just kind of want a little bit of a bigger price to go with that. But hey, it is what it is. I just think it's a Cubs spot. So I'm going to go with the Cubs at +104. I just wish there was a little bit more meat on the bone there with that pricing. It's tough to take just a +104 against the Padres. Guardians, Orioles, Williams, Kramer. Give me an over here. 8 just feels a little bit short. I know the Cleveland bullpen at times can be good. I just don't really love the starting pitching on either side. I think we're going to get some runs. You could go first 5 over if you think the bullpens are going to pitch well. But yeah, I think there's going to be some offense. Maybe a first run or a Yurfie is what I'm trying to say. First inning, I think there'll be a run. So yeah, I like offense in that game. Nationals, Pirates, Parker and Falter. Over. It's tough. I don't love the lineups. I like the Nationals here too at -104. I'd play them. But yeah, I'd probably go over 8 as well. Diamondbacks and the Marlins. Got Fat here, and we got Meyer. Pretty good pitching. I'll go first 5 innings under. I'll also lean towards the Diamondbacks on a run line. I think they can get this one. See what happens with that. I think I'd rather play an under in that one. Mariners, Reds, Martinez and Miller, pretty good starting pitching. I mean, really pretty solid. It sounds like a broken record. I like these two pitchers. I think they're decent, but Miller struggled a little bit. I think against the Reds, it's an opportunity to have some success. I like a first 5 innings under. Should be 4.5 runs. That's cool with me. For a full game under is also okay. And as far as the side in that one, I like the Mariners in that one at -120. Fairly cheap money line. We got the Giants, we got the Phillies, we got Ray, we got Nola. I'm just going to go back to the Phillies here. I think this Phillies are going to get the job done. Let's look at the run line here, though, at almost plus 150 or plus 160 there, up at plus 155. That's a nice plus price. So let's go with the Phillies. Hopefully the bats come alive, win the game by 2, get the job done. I would also look at the over. I mean, both of these lineups, they're capable, regardless of who's pitching, man. They put the bat on the ball. I like these two offenses. Red Sox, Rays, Zach Littell going for the Rays. No starting pitcher listed for the Red Sox. I got to lean over here. I don't love Littell. I think the Sox can get to him. I'll also take a shot here. Obviously, we'll see who's pitching, but at the current price, I would take a shot on the Boston Red Sox at plus 114. And I'd lean towards the over. Maybe just a team total over for the Red Sox. Take all that other stuff out of the equation. Royals, Yankees. Over 8.5. The series has got to pop off, man. I think even today, as I'm recording this video, kind of a bland game. I briefly had it on earlier, and I think it was like 1 or 2-0 Royals. So I like an over here. I like an over. I don't love the starting pitching. Don't love the bullpens. I think the arms will be a little bit better for the Yankees. I think they were more taxed today, so maybe they'll have some of their more normal arms for this Wednesday slate. But I still don't care. I don't really love any of those guys. Weaver, I mean, that doesn't matter to me. The Royals lineup is better than what they've been doing. It's just better. There are good players in that lineup. I don't know why they can't get the job done. So I'll go over 8.5 here in this Royals Yankees game. I think the weather should be pretty good too up in New York. Take a look at the wind in that and do all the extra homework. But yeah, give me an over in that one. We got the A's, we got the White Sox. Pretty bland series here. Cannon's okay. I think he'll have some success here. Let's go. Let's take a shot with the White Sox in this one. I'm going to take a 1.5 though with them. They love losing by 1 run. Did it all last year as well. So I'll take 1.5 runs at -125 with the Sox. Angels, Texas here. We got Patrick Corbin. We got Soriano. Give me the Angels. I'll go Angels here at -112 on the money line. I'll also look at the over in this game. And then we got the Rockies. We got the Dodgers to finish this thing out. I really want to. I really need to see who's the starting pitcher for the Dodgers to make a decent opinion on this game from both a side and a total perspective. Much more important than who is going to go for the Rockies, because the Dodgers, they have a couple names in there like Glasnow and a few others. And then they got some guys that just get shelled. So I really need to know that info. But yeah, I mean, at that pricing, you almost want to just take that 1.5 with the Rockies. You're getting plus 1.5 runs and you're getting plus 130. I think it makes some sense. So that's the way I'd look there. Let's look at some props really quick. Let me bring up Outlier, see if we can just get a couple of betting insights for the games tomorrow. So we'll go to MLB. We will scroll way down to tomorrow. The Reds, the Washington. What games were interesting to me again? Like this Royals and Yankees game. Is there any insights up for that? So currently none in that. Injuries. I mean, we could do our homework and go through all this. Some public betting information, some early sharp action on the under. Seems like a lot of money, though. A lot of money is coming on the Yankees in this one. So that's interesting. We got the matchup. We got the batting stats. Anything sticking out in terms of RBIs? Maybe India. Maybe go with India. I mean, Witt's obviously popular, but yeah, maybe India RBI prop or his basis to go over prop. I think he can have some success tomorrow. On the New York side, maybe look at Volpe. Maybe look at Goldschmidt. Maybe look at Wells has been doing okay lately. Decent there. Maybe look at those guys for RBI prop. Maybe Chisholm, maybe Jazz will get an RBI. There's usually some guys on base before he comes up to bat. So maybe look at Jazz Chisholm's RBI. But guys, outlier, man, we could sit on here for hours and go through all this. We can go through team props, player props, game props. All this stuff will be loading overnight as more information comes in. There's a free trial to Outlier software in the description for you guys. You can use this for an entire week. It works for NBA. It works for baseball. You get all this information. You can do your homework all night long on this. Use it for a week. At least try to make a bunch of money with the free trial. And then if you're head over heels, if you're in love with how much money it's putting in your pocket, go forward with the subscription and continue to win with it. But at least take advantage of that free trial. Again, the link to Outlier software in the description of today's video. And speaking of today's video, that's a wrap on today's video. Hopefully we can get back in the winning column here soon. I know the MLB has been a little bit of a skid the last few days. Welcome to sports betting. If you don't know how to handle some losses, sports betting in general, and especially betting on baseball, is not for you. You're going to have losses just about every single day. I had that 5-0 sweep last week. They're nice. They'll be in the mix throughout the course of the season. They're just not often. We're just going to grind this thing out, man, month after month after month. Go on our nice little 9-10 unit runs and then throw some units back to the books and just do it on repeat. Win more than we lose. Adds up over time like you couldn't believe. And as we get closer to the weekend, and maybe I'll touch some of these playing games, we'll start betting NBA pretty heavy in the short term here. So you can look forward to that if you're on the text list. See you in the next video.